Well, Reds, welcome back. Beijing Reds TV. Match reaction Crystal Palace, Liverpool FC finishes at a nil-nil draw on one of the most painful games I have ever sat down and watched. Fellas, I need my 2 hours back, man. I don't know how I want to feel, but I need my 2 hours back watching that there because that was painful. What y'all say?
Ah, I don't know where to start with this game here, boy. Jesus. I predicted a 1-3.
You
Oh,
did?
man. I get hit hard, man. That game was worse than getting your tooth knocked out by somebody, man. That day was brutal. Listen, man. Listen. That first half, oh my days, man. It was just like nobody was doing nothing right in that first half. The midfield was absent. Nabi was trying too hard, and he just wasn't doing it. Get himself booked early, and like if like I was telling Lee earlier, if it was certain different referees, he would have got second yellow already. Cause he do a lot of nonsense after that first booking. Two other fouls he met there that could have probably get you another yellow. You understand? Hendo, Hendo, my days, my captain. Whew. The man did not pass the ball forward in that first half. Everything was back
Only
to
the
the
first
front.
half?
Wow. I didn't really look at that in the second half because I didn't really expect nothing from him. But honestly, the man wouldn't look up. There was men making runs, and all Handle doing is back pass into the defenders or the keeper. That's it. You understand? So for me, that midfield was dead. You understand? And Trent, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about Trent. One day Trent has got a great game, and then another day he's just looked like how he looked today, bro. Just he wasn't there, man. He wasn't there. And let me talk about Mo. Oh, Mo's my guy, man. But that shot that he's be trying all the time, that little curling top corner that he did when we play Roma, the man is be trying that every time. And it doesn't come off, man. Pass the ball or hit the ball hard into the bars. I don't understand, man. Like most frustrating me, man. He's the most frustrating player at LFC. He's also one of the best players at LFC. That's the problem. Yes, right. So I really can't judge it too hard, but like he's really stressed me out. And for me, man, for me, honestly, man, for me, I feel like we run out of ideas, and this time from the manager. And I feel like maybe time for Klopp to start looking elsewhere, man. Get in the unemployment line, man. Was I ain't being reactionary. I've been saying so for a couple weeks now. You understand what I mean? For me, I don't care who come yet because I know it's gonna be a rebuild coming. But I don't care who come. Just get somebody that we can buy some players and rebuild a team. I can suffer some more pain for the next 3 years than to watch this shite that these men call and play today, man. Give me a
so
rebuild for 3 years.
so
That's it.
you clap out. You clap out.
I Klopp gotta do same with himself. That's what it is. You understand? For real. Like for real, man. Like he can't be picking these teams and expect we to be winning games with these sort of teams, man. Like I
to
don't
to be
know,
f- to be fair, I hear you, but because when I see Millie in the starting lineup, I was like, "Why James Miller starting this game?" But James Miller probably is one of the best players on that
that's the
pitch for the
thing.
whole
That's the
game.
thing, Lee.
Hey,
That's the
truth.
thing. I was calling for Nabi, and I would put that on me. I would take that lash. I was calling for Nabi, but I call it Nabi. Nabi killed me, boy.
Nabi didn't look fit. He honestly
Nabi
didn't
looked
look fit.
dead. And I
Yeah,
was calling for Nabi, and I was complaining about Millie. But you said it, man. Millie Gorland was the best midfielder we had today. Honestly.
by a
Understand what
mile.
I'm saying?
By a mile.
So,
And
yeah,
then went
man.
back and right back and did a job too.
Like we just always say, man, this whole team need a bush bat. Gorland, a big bush bat. Because we ain't got no legs no more. We did a little pressing today, which was better than previous games. But you could just see the men ain't got no more. Fabinho ain't got, Hendo ain't got. even sometimes Virgil was frustrated, man. You understand? So
Matip looked lost today.
the whole
Lost.
team, like Klopp said, we need an overhaul. If he there or not for the overhaul, it don't bother me, honestly, because I don't think he got any ideas left, man. Like, I mean, I don't understand. If you keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result, something wrong with you, man. Cause that's what he doing. So for me, man, honestly, if somebody asked you if you want Klopp to leave now, I would say yes. That's all I gotta say. I would say yes. I feel like he ain't got these men no more. He ain't got these men no more, man. And
You feel he lost the dressing
I
room?
feel so in a way, but I know I can get a lot of hate for that. But yeah, man, for me, Klopp's gotta go. Got to go, man. See you later.
Well, listen, we online posting stuff now, so you're gonna get some people coming at you. So be ready.
Don't
That's
matter to
all
me,
I
man.
tell
Let
you.
them come. When we finish 15th, let them come.
They gonna realize that we's Bajans. We tell them come and then we get a rum shop
but
and drink a
that's
rum.
all right. They could come. You know what I mean? Like I said, we haven't done that great this week, this year, this season,
No, we
and
did
everything stems from the top. You understand? The manager picks the
Yeah.
team. You understand? The manager says who goes out there and play. Yeah, he can't make them play any better, but it's
We've
just
been
I don't know,
terrible.
man. I don't know. I frustrated and
Pop's quiet. You hear
I just
Pops
nah,
didn't even
Pops
say
didn't get his
man.
turn, man. I just honestly, like I tell Pops, he tell me he don't want to finish no lower than 9th, 8th, sorry. I would take 10th now. If somebody offered me 10th now, I would take it. Walk away. Because that's where this
Nah.
team
No
belong. That's where
thanks.
this team belong. 10th place.
Nah,
We
nah.
ain't belong no higher.
I
Anyway,
know I don't want
that's
Europe.
me. Y'all do
but
your thing now. I can listen.
Pops, crab on a mini rant there, but I know the bigger one will come later. But what you saying, my boy? What you saying?
Well, maybe I'm to blame because remember last night what we were saying they want clean sheet, so we end up
But
with
we
a
got
clean
that.
sheet.
We got that.
So maybe that's my fault. They ain't calling for a clean sheet. And they specify clean sheet and 3 points.
Exactly. Next
So,
time you gotta make sure we're a clean sheet. You understand? Not for both sides.
Because apparently that's the win for today, a clean sheet after midweek. We suddenly looking at a clean sheet. I see Klopp in the interview, and Millie in the interview talking about a clean sheet, and I say, I guess you gotta say something in the interview. So you can't go in the interview and say everybody was rubbish and we didn't deserve to win. So you can say that, after midweek it was solid and we rallied together and all these other things, but that was probably the hardest watch for this season. I think actually not just for the season, for a long, long time. That was horrible. All over the pitch. And isn't one player that you can say, well, this man was way better than anybody else. Everybody was just blur.
Yeah.
And there's no
Some of
the
them
problem
men-
is there's no answers, and that's the frustration. There's really no answers now. In the middle of the season, you like you can buy a new player. If Klopp walked through the door tomorrow and let you get a new manager, if the ownership changed tomorrow, you don't get any money to buy players. So at the end of the day, it's buckle up, strap yourself in, and either enjoy or not the ride from here to any season. And I guess as fans, you just got to hope for the best, but it just doesn't look good based on what we saw today. As you said, Fabinho coming on. I mean, Naby wasn't match fit. The problem with Naby starting, as much as we call for Naby, when you watched him for the first couple of minutes, you could see it was almost like Naby was in park and struggling to get into gear. And I said, well, you look like you were ready. And I was one that called last night, yes, let's get Naby in. And he struggled from the first minute literally until he was substituted at halftime, which was probably fortunate because he could have been arguably sent off. And it looked like Palace was trying to get him sent off because he was late in the challenges and he was a lot of little stupid niggly fouls and they started to count to the referee. That's the second one now. You book him on the first one, so that's 2, that's 3, that's 4 now. And he said, I said, like, Klopp, you get somebody warming up because he ain't gonna make 90 minutes.
But let me ask you this, though. Let me ask you this. Sorry to cut you off and thing, but you
No,
saying Naby was a match fit, but like he played minutes, he trained. Klopp seen how he looking in training. You understand? He get put on the pitch. I don't look at Jota. Jota didn't match fit either, but Jota did all right. He did okay.
But you
You
can
understand?
see him struggling too. You can see Jota
Yeah,
struggling too. Jota doesn't
yeah,
look like the Jota, and that's really the issue. We are constantly in this rush back a man from injury because we're in a desperate spot. Rush back a man
yeah.
from injury. We don't have any rhythm, and as much as people go after the N9 Captain Chaos and all the nonsense is called him, look at how different we look without his impetus on the left flank today. It was totally
Oh,
different.
missed the
But
So wait,
it was always sideways and backwards, sideways and backwards, sideways and backwards.
yeah.
So there was really not a lot going on up front. So it's hard to say, yeah, the strikers were poor because you can't have one chance and expect you can score one goal. Palace had no shots on target, but people were making an argument that Palace were in line for a win. And I said, like, that's such a that hurt my
Yeah.
head even more now. I mean, not to say we were gonna win, but Palace had no shots on target. And the discussion was, were Palace better than us? That's how bad it was.
it was a very bad game. I agree with you. No, in saying that Jota no coming back from an injury, right? Can somebody explain to me why Jota wasn't playing in down the middle in the ninth position and Gakpo on the left? Why was Jota out on the left and doing all that running about when he no come back from an injury from months off of football?
But
That blew my mind.
that Jota spot though, Jota like
No,
coming
but
from left.
you're missing what I'm saying though.
I know they should put in the middle. Be left. I don't think you're running left in the middle.
No, of
I don't
course, he
feel
running
so.
less in middle. Yes, he
I,
will be.
I don't know. Maybe a little bit less, but Gakpo was running the tail off, man. I see man do a lot of running. I mean, that's we did very well, but I feel like he played okay. I mean, a lot of men can say no, but I think that he played well. It's just he's
Not
not the
well,
finished
not
article
well.
yet, man. You know what I mean? And he gets
There's
thrown
no
into
well.
Liverpool team right
There's no
away.
well today, Grab. There's no well. There's no
I
well
know
today.
that
There's
team.
no
Well,
well.
listen, man. Listen,
No well.
honestly, if I could scratch my brain and erase this game today, I would, my man. Seriously, that day,
It was painful. I
Jesus,
agree.
give me
So
Anybody who
childbirth
has not
before I watch
watched
that
it
game again.
shouldn't watch over. Shouldn't go and seek it out at all. If you didn't watch it, save
don't
yourself the
watch
time.
it.
Don't watch it.
Don't watch
No.
it. It's facts.
Yeah,
So
but
here's a
Pops would have told
question.
me he want to watch it though. If I had to tell Pops, nah,
No, no,
watch that
no,
game,
no.
you would have watched it. You would have watched it.
This is one that I definitely would have put. I watched Real Madrid after the result, but not
Mm.
this one. There's no way that a 0-0 I would have been watching this one.
So
So
let
you
me
saying?
ask a
Because I feel
question.
Go
Not
ahead, go ahead,
crossing you two.
go ahead.
You said that Gakpo was well. I think he did decent. To me, nobody
Yeah,
in got the greatest ratings in my
the whole
opinion.
team was crap.
But he had a chance and the keeper and he put it wide, but he also got a little touch from the keeper. And I
The
know I
keeper was
went to
on him,
VAR.
man. That was a hard
I know I
finish.
went to
don't do it, Lee. Don't
VAR.
do it.
No,
Don't
no,
do
I
it, Lee.
asked
Don't
you
do
the
it, Lee.
question. I
Don't
asked
do
you
it.
the
No, don't do
question.
it. Don't do it. No, don't ask.
I know I went to
Don't ask.
VAR. No, I have to. I have to. Just because we need to squash it if it needs to be squashed. I went to VAR and they say it wasn't a penalty. For me, it was not a penalty.
Nah.
Okay. You both feel the same way. It was not a
Yes,
penalty, correct?
100%, 100%.
Pops?
100.
Okay. All
Come
right.
Listen,
on,
man.
man.
Listen.
We ain't
We
doing
had
that. No, we
handle.
ain't doing that.
We
ain't
had
doing
handle
that.
play for Crystal Palace today. Go all in and save them from a goal. You
The
understand
best,
me?
the
Lee didn't
best
see that.
defensive
I
move,
tell Lee about that
the
day.
best
I missed
defensive
that
move,
part.
the best defensive move was
Yeah.
Hendo's block on Trent's free kick. That was the best move in the entire match.
Oh, you know that going
And
in, right, Pops? You know
it
that's
was. I
straight
think
up
it was
goal.
in. No, I think it was in because the keeper
The
was
keeper couldn't get
unsighted,
there.
to be honest. So I can see him getting it.
Pop, Bajan Barnes didn't see that there.
I missed
He
that.
missed that one.
It's good. No, it's good he didn't see it. No, it's good he didn't see it because
Trust
he
me,
would
my
have been
man.
having a call over Hendo because Hendo, honestly, Hendo, nah. I call for Hendo
How-
to play in his six because I felt he had more legs than Fab and would do a better job. And he did have more legs. But for some reason, every single pass was back. Every. Other than one that he just hoof around the corner. All. He didn't turn. He didn't open up his body and do the little Thiago or the Bacetic. They'll turn and
Nah,
move
nah,
with
nah.
it.
You can't
Not
put hand on
one
Thiago
single
name
time.
in the same sentence. Nah, nah, nah. Stop that. Stop that.
No, I'm
Stop
not. I'm
that.
talking about the move. I'm talking about how
Nah, nah,
they
nah,
open
nah.
up their
You
body,
can't
allow
mix
the
the two
ball
names
to run
together.
across.
You got to
He
put a full
didn't do it
stop.
once.
Nah, you gotta put a full stop, man. Nah. Come on, handle
Not
Thiago in
one
the same
single time we didn't do
sentence.
it. So
Come on, man.
Listen.
Sorry, but nah, pops, you can't do that. Can't do that.
From what I saw in this game from the second half onwards, which is what I actually sat down and watched. Thank goodness that I didn't put myself through the entire game. It was painful. It really was painful. I saw no progression. I mentioned it to you guys in the chat. Why wasn't Carvalho in this game?
Man.
This would have been a prime game that he would have caused so much havoc in the midfield. Because then, like, they were playing great defensively. We had some good opportunities. We just waste them.
Robert was open a lot on that wing. Robert was always on that side, getting through there, going down that wing. I see Robert in there, but
this
listen,
even
man,
would have been a game
why
for
we can't play
Simicast.
two sixes. Why we can't play 2 6s and play attacking midfielder in front?
I actually thought that's what we were gonna do. When I saw Millie and Hendo, I said, all right, maybe
that what you say, yeah. That what you say, Pops. Yeah.
Is it double pivot now and Nabi can play a little freer ahead of them? And we defend with sort of box of 4. Trent and Robbo can then come forward. You always got 4, your 2 defensive midfielders and your 2 center backs. You're still defending with a 4.
The German tactics, man. The German tactics.
What's the German tactics? That's Klopp tactics.
That's Klopp right. The German tactics.
He only seemed to do 4-3-3.
That's it. That's why you say he got to go, man.
A 4-2-3-1 would have made absolute sense.
No, but he's played a 4-2-4 as well. He's seen him play with 4 strikers. So he's played the 4-2-4.
When? How many times?
He's played the 4-2-2-2 and no.
How many times?
It's not a lot, but you can see him making the change in games, and it just how doesn't work. So I thought that
he ain't putting the right men in the situation.
That was the switch.
He ain't putting the right men in the situation.
Nah, possibly.
You understand?
Because if you start with 4-3-3, that's what you got to play, and then you switch it makes it harder.
Yeah.
For me,
so all in all, poor game. Poor.
I ain't got no idea no more, man. He run out of ideas, man. He need to call back his old coach and get some ideas from him, man. Yo, the ideas, man.
More so than it would be if you think he's out of ideas and the system is what he wants to play, then you gotta get players to fit the system. Because clearly Fabinho and Nabi and Hendo and Millie's get a lot of slating and a lot of lashes because he fit. People curse Millie just because he fit. Millie fit. That's the reason why Millie play. Millie isn't there saying I have to play games. Millie's just there saying when you turn around and you're looking for men. Yeah, he is still. I fit.
Millie is my last option. My last.
But he's your first option because everyone else is on the treatment table. Everybody else has picked up a knock, not him.
Millie is my last.
The reason why he's been in the lineups is because you have 6 or 7 options, and Ox out, Nabi out, Fab out, Hendo out. Hey, look, Millie's there. Yeah, drop him on. Oh, Trent hurt. All right, Millie go to right back.
Yep.
He's just available. The best ability is availability. They say, right? He's just available. That's not his fault. Man. You can't blame him for being available.
Like I said, right? I would take 10 no. I would get my time to chop off man for 10th. I would take it no.
No, stop it.
No, man. No, come on, man.
The lowest we finish is 8th, Grab. I'm not accepting below 8th.
No.
8th takes me out of the conference.
I don't see us finishing 8th. Fulham gonna finish above we.
Out the conference league.
Brighton gonna finish above we. And I feel what? Who else up there? Brentford might. Who knows?
I think we're 7th right now.
We're 7th
right now, ain't
we 7th.
We 7th right now.
Yeah, we 7th till Brighton play.
But I would still take the 8th though, because it means that you're not in the conference league.
What was the difference between 8th and 10th? Ain't no different. You win a special trophy.
You're single digits rather than double.
It's just
listen. I ain't gonna time
you've not broken the record of finishing lower than you've ever.
I didn't care about none of that. I didn't care about none of that though. That don't mean nothing to me. That don't give me a trophy. I don't care nothing about that.
No, it's definitely not a trophy, but
no 10th, 8th, 15th. Call and once I don't get relegated, I don't care where we finish this season, honestly, because this team need major surgery. You understand what I'm saying? Major surgery, and I hope FSG pull the pocket to sort this out, because any normal person that knows football can look at this team and say, yeah, we are a pale shadow of what we were for the last 3-4 seasons. You understand?
Well, I know. I'm glad you know sit about FSG. What is your number that FSG you think has to invest into this club this summer?
Bro.
Realistically,
we need to do a Chelsea.
You thought it was 600 million?
Yes.
That ain't happening.
Yes, no long-term contracts, 7-year contracts. Yeah, man.
It isn't necessarily a number. And again, this is back to we supposed to have teams. So if we really got teams that working, scouts and what's not, then you can find players for below average and bring them. It doesn't listen. You buy a 200 or 300 million players, it doesn't guarantee you anything. Some people tell you rather not buy Jude Bellingham and buy three or four men, and you can see X or Y is on a free or X or Y in the last year the contract, and tons of different forums would have said names, Kone and the other names of players that we have seen and mentioned beforehand. So is a possibility, but
we are Liverpool.
A lot of the fans want fashion.
No, we're Liverpool, right, man. We ain't settling for no second class people, man. What are you talking about? Second class players?
But
we mean second class.
It is second
class. They said on Mitoma would it mean second class?
How much teams in the top 6 y'all see doing that? Let me know.
But again,
players for 2 million and 3
million. But again, it goes back to what Pops mentioned earlier. Scouting. Our scouting department is non-existent, dude. Non-existent.
Well, maybe Klopp is not giving any of these youngsters no play either.
No, this have nothing to do with Klopp, my man. Moises Caicedo and Matoma got brought in from other teams. They were scouted and came into Brighton.
Isn't necessarily a team crap. Scouts just pick up.
Got called Southampton.
Why can't scout down South America?
We just got called Southampton League.
We always get issues. We get issues with
Southampton. You taking right now?
That's it. I would take Ward-Prowse now, to be quite honest.
But he's the only one.
I would take Ward-Prowse. Easy.
Homegrown too, right?
He filled out homegrown quota for sure.
Yeah.
Homegrown too, right?
We losing a bunch of homegrown players. It is because we losing. How much homegrown you losing this summer? 3 or 4?
If it depends on who goes. If the fans get what they want Gomez to leave, they want Ox to leave, they want Millie to leave, they want Hendo to leave. So that's 4. I mean,
Naby too.
But Naby and homegrown.
No, but I mean homegrown. Naby's an international player.
Kelleher's homegrown too.
Sorry, they want Curtis Jones to leave as well. So
that's 6.
Go on loan, or he could be on the bench.
So that's 6 homegrown players, and your quota you need to have in your team is 8.
But we can buy Rice. We can buy Bellingham.
That's prem tax now. That's prem tax.
We can buy Rice.
Pay 70, 80 million for Rice.
I want
Rice supposed to be agreeing a move to Arsenal.
I know. Apparently, that's what I heard too.
Rice linked to Arsenal.
So will you take James Maddison?
That's a strong ruiner.
No. Leicester?
No. I would take Yuri Telemans on a free, because he contract up and he on a free.
He's not homegrown.
But I don't care. I would still take he. We gonna find a way.
No, but you have to have
Yuri.
But you have to have homegrown. If we lose 6 homegrown players,
if you lose four of them players, Crab, you need 4 replacements direct. Homegrown.
English players are good enough for Liverpool right now.
Mason Mount.
Other than Mason, who? Boy, I don't know, man. I on the fence with that one.
Listen, I ain't on the fence because I definitely don't want it.
Again, no?
I on the fence with he. He could do a job with the right coaching, I think, but he's garbage, man.
No, ask yourself that question. Do you honestly see Mason Mount playing clock football, pressing,
yes,
high intensity?
Honestly, yes.
You could see it, Pops.
He's got the potential.
Yeah. If you flash back to Adam Lallana, you could see a comparison.
Yeah. That's a good comparison. Yeah, Adam Lallana. Yeah.
I don't see it, but if you think you could see it, then fear.
I don't want it.
That's not me saying that I want him.
I want.
That's just me. That's just me making the comparison. Let me just be clear. That's not me saying that. That's what I want. I was just making the comparison so you could see if he would fit the style.
Give me
Okay.
James Madison first, man, before I take him out.
But he's got injury issues.
Injury prone, yeah. James Madison injury prone.
I done with them type of players, crap.
All right. What position is Madison?
Madison's a
It's
10.
our value position.
He's a 10.
And never get played.
Okay then. So
you're
going to buy a man
want
to play a position that you don't play.
True. But I was
Right?
saying, Top got change the tactics or get he out, man. Bring Gerard in now. God bless. We suffer for the next 3 years.
Oh
God.
We suffer for the next 3 years.
Any stream, Dave.
Listen, man. Wait. Hold on. Let me tell you what a man's saying, right? If Klopp ain't get the money that he want to fix up this team this summer, and we get maybe 2 players like a Jude Bellingham and somebody else, we're gonna be suffering next year just the same way.
That's a wild one, crap.
2?
Trust me.
No. Can't get 2. No, 2. No.
Yeah,
we can't get 2.
We need more than 2.
No,
but I'm saying we can probably just get 2.
Yeah, but we can't. So we can't get 2. No.
So we can suffer just the same. You understand? So
We
why
need-
not suffer with a different coach?
With the amount of guys that coming out of this squad, we have to bring in at least 4 to 5 players this summer.
Who from where? Y'all talk about these players like they can drop out the sky and they cost $2. Oh, listen,
You
man.
got some guys that you will have to get on a free.
Yeah.
Bro.
Like a
money-
Kante.
There are
Listen.
players. There are players whose contracts are going down, and like I said, it's not my job, but that's the job for the team. They're supposed to be looking at viable options. If you know that you only have 200 million to spend plus what you might get in sales, which isn't going to be a lot, then you say, okay, let's just say for argument's sake, Bellingham is the man, or not. Who cares? And it's 200. Then you say, all right, good. This man is going to be 60 million. Yeah, we spoke to his agent already. He interested. All right, cool. This man is 55 million. All right, good. This man is 20 and this other one is free. All right, good. You got 4 players. That's it. Let's go.
That's why I said
They might not.
I would take Tielemans on a free because he's free. And
Yeah,
he's better than
but-
what we got right now.
I would take him
Brad,
as well.
You still got balance. The issue for us is that homegrown.
The homegrown.
The homegrown.
That's our big challenge. So
Would you take
it
Kante on a
means
free pop?
we might end up having.
I would.
N'Golo
I
Kante
asked him
was a boss player,
But
but
I know he's injury
I
prone,
don't think
Pops.
so.
But he could do a
I think
job.
he's broken now too. I think he's broken now.
He don't need to
I
play
understand
game
it.
in, game
I'm
out.
not saying he
though.
can't do a job, but I don't want I can't do a job. But I need a 6 who's gonna play. Or I want a strong 6 now, because I can keep Fabinho to do a job then.
Fair enough.
But give me the man from Everton, Onua, or whatever the hell his name is.
Unani?
Unani, yeah. Unani, na. Give
Oh
me him, man.
nah. What's my name? No, thank you.
Yeah,
No,
man.
thank
Wait.
you. Come
Let
on,
me ask you
guys.
something.
Come on, man.
What's the problem with him? Why
I know
don't
you
like
want
him?
bigger. I know you want bigger. I got Riri, but oh nah. Why?
But what's wrong? What's
2
wrong
weeks
with him?
ago,
What's wrong with
right?
him?
Everybody said Everton's midfield is gonna run us off the park and they're gonna kill us. We won
That's
the
Sean
game
Dyche.
2-0.
That's Sean Dyche.
Who ran who
That's
off the
not-
park?
That's not Unani fault. That's Sean Dyche. man.
Basetic
Okay.
run them off the park.
Listen, man. Listen. With the right coaching, under right coach, these players could do a lot of different things. You understand what I'm saying?
This is the problem with a desperate situation. A drowning man grabs at a straw, and that's what we are.
I ain't grabbing no straws, man.
We are grabbing
Listen to me.
at straws. Right
I'm
now.
telling you, if we don't invest, we falling behind Man United, City, Arsenal,
But we've fallen. We've already
Newcastle.
fallen. We've already fallen, Grab.
Spurs.
Oh, we fall already, bro.
But I'm saying it's gonna be a
We've
constant
already
thing. We
fallen.
ain't gonna be in the top 4 for a while. You understand? So y'all can forget about that. Europe,
But
that ain't gonna happen.
That's the decision. That's the decision for the men at the top, isn't it? You have
Listen,
to
man,
decide.
they give me 80
where
million.
you
They give
want
me
the
80
team to
million
be.
for Mo Salah today. I tell them techie.
Stop it. End the stream,
Thank
Dave.
you,
Any
man.
stream, Dave. And
80 million?
end the stream, Dave.
80 million?
Negative.
You selling more Salah?
No.
80 mil?
Not right now. No.
No,
Man,
no,
you're
no,
mad.
no. You do.
Think
You're
about how
doing
much
too much,
more
Grab,
can
as
be
the
worth
young
in a
people say.
year.
You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
How much is more gonna be worth in a year?
All right.
Could be more
Let's
if
put
you
it
have a
another
great
way.
season
Let me put it
next
another
year.
way for you. Let me put it another way for you then. I'm gonna give you 80 million. What are you buying me?
Somebody young that we rebuilding with.
Oh
I don't care
no. If you're selling my man for 80 million, you have to have a plan. So who are you getting for me?
who I can get for that right wing. I ain't thought about it yet. I just thinking about the money that I
For
can get
80
from
million.
something.
For 80 million.
You see, listen,
There is
a
one guy
of Accountants FC.
Facts. There
Listen,
is one
man,
guy.
he can be a year older next year. You understand? So what if the man pick up next year and say like he don't want to be here? Guess what? We can get 30 million for you. Or he can be a year older. He can be 31 or 32, whatever.
If you sold Mohamed Salah, the one person that could have covered for Mohamed Salah, but you still would have had to get two right wings, and he still wouldn't be at the is. Well, Gnabry's a shout.
Gnabry I would take too.
I think he's a free this summer. And the other one was Moussa Diaby, but he just picked up a serious injury.
I would take Koeman.
He's a young player. Koeman, but he got a couple years.
I would even take Leroy Sané right now, my man.
Yeah, Kingsley Koeman, Bayern not letting go he right now.
Come on, man.
I just saying, listen, it's not look, okay, Pops, it's not about Mo. It's just I feel like he getting up there and I don't know. I just feel like the whole team needs to just sell everywhere. Everybody. Sell everybody. That's it, man. Sell everybody and buy all new players, tech players in the academy. Get ready, coach. Everything.
Get ready, coach. Bring Steven Gerrard, right?
Everything. I ain't saying necessarily Steven Gerrard, but you know what I mean? Somebody else.
So who coach?
Look at what a draw against Palace does for you. Like.
It's facts. So you talk about
Rafa, man.
You bring who would replace Jurgen Klopp if Jurgen Klopp left? No.
But we got a plan for that. Jurgen Klopp ain't gonna be at Liverpool forever.
Agree.
You understand?
But if you fire him,
he has a contract until what?
2024?
2027, no?
There you go.
Sound like that.
Okay.
So another 3 years, another 4 years.
So if you fire him, who you getting to replace him?
Anybody. I don't care. You could go and coach that league. I just very upset. I might be reactionary right now, but I upset that somebody that does the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Where's Scholar?
Insanity.
That's right. And that's what Klopp doing. 4-3-3, 4-3-3, 4-3-3.
He doing a madness
every day. We got no midfielders. Put Nat Phillips in the middle, 4-3-3. I mean, you know what I mean? For real. That's what the man does not adjust. He doesn't adjust, man. I know it pops to say try a few things, but you can't just try. You got to keep at it. You know, you got to always got plan B. You understand? And Klopp similar to Pep in a way. Pep Guardiola is because he don't gonna plan B either. He's overthinker sometimes, and he ain't gonna real plan B either. I feel them is same mindset, honestly. Just that Pep got better options than Klopp, but that's about it. You understand what I mean?
That's true.
I just worry that we falling into a spot that we was in for too long, many years before Klopp came. We were suffering. I do not want to go back to that place, man. I know, and I put a channel now and streaming. Nah, I don't want to go back there. I've been there too long, man.
We will see Dart Rasta Crab.
Free me from the basement, man. I don't want to go in the basement again. The basement dark and cold. For real, man.
Crab, come out the rain. Come out the rain, Crab. Come out the rain.
I can't do it no more, man. I can't. But I was like, I ain't gonna let us say, man. I just very, very disappointed. Honestly, today was like probably the worst game or top 3 worst games I ever seen Liverpool play. I mean, in general, just not just on the club, just in general. It was a bad game. It's just a bad game, man. Like,
yeah, it was a real bad game. Terrible for me. It's top. It is my number one game that I can't remember watching the game this bad, to be honest.
And I just can't. Like I said, I just don't know what to do anymore. It's like when I hear Liverpool playing, I don't get excited anymore. I just be more like, "Jeez, on brothers, what's gonna happen now?" You understand? And you see that second leg? Honestly, I won't play none of we first 11 in our second leg against Madrid. I'll bring the whole academy out and let them run with them, man.
So you don't want them people that think that Barcelona Lightning could hit the bottle twice. A Barcelona situation happened in the Bernabeu.
We ain't got Genie. The Genie need lamp in there no more. and we ain't got the best player in the world football on the left anymore.
Sadio Man.
That's right. So that ain't gonna happen. And you can't put all this pressure on this youngster, man. I love him, right? Steph is gonna be a good player, but you got easy in, man. You can't put that pressure on him. Yeah, sorry. And he's the only one I honestly think that giving me a little spark in that middle. You know, he need help, man. He's a young kid, man. You can't throw that on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, before that day, we got real games in the Prem. Before that,
we got Wolves again.
Jeez. We got Wolves, and then after that,
we got. What's gonna happen with that day?
Who's the schedule? We got Wolves Wednesday.
Wolves and United. Wolves and United.
And then United on the weekend.
Lost. Yep. I can be advertising called Spur, called Goal, and that's what's gonna be happening. You understand? Cock Spur gonna be sponsoring this stream. Trust me. You understand what I mean? Trust me, man. White rum.
We'll deal with them in the future. The less said about this game, the better, to be honest.
It's facts. I think we've said what we needed to say about this game. This game was a disaster.
I let it off my chest, and I still don't feel the better, but you know what I mean? Because honestly, it's hard to let it off completely. Because when I get off the stream, I can still be thinking back in my head, God, that 2 extra points would have been real nice today. It would have been, though. That 2 extra points would have put me in a nice little spot. Tucked right in behind Newcastle, just waiting to pounce.
But it would be giving you a false hope. Yeah, it would have given some false hope, though.
I don't feel so because, like I said, Crystal Palace and Wolves were winnable games. Winnable games for the team we got. No, I don't even sure we can beat Wolves now. It's an Anfield, but still.
Well, we can get to that when we chop up the match.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Do your thing.
We will chop up the Wolves game.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, I know Crab said a lot.
That's right.
Pops, you got anything else more to say, bro? Before we push out from this stream?
Any stream day.
Any stream day.
Any stream day.
All right, so you've heard it here on Major Reds TV. The fellas down, deflated. Watched the worst football game ever today. Liverpool 0, Palace 0. We on to the Wolves on Wednesday. Stay tuned for the match preview. Like, comment, subscribe. This is Beijing Reds, and we are out.
Bless.